if you're watching this, that means it's the night before second grade starts. And I don't know about you, but it's one of the times of years that's my favorite. But I also get butterflies and there's a lot of exciting things happening. So hopefully what I'd like to do tonight is read you a bedtime story and let you know that I can't wait to see you tomorrow on our first day of second grade. So something you'll learn about me is how much I love reading and books. And so before I read a book today, I have a couple that I wanted to show you, and then we'll have a story. So, first, I'm really excited because tomorrow, the day after I'm filming this, is one of the biggest book release days ever. So I don't have these books yet, but I pre-ordered them and I can't wait to share them with you. The first one is called The Day You Begin. And this, along with some of these other books I'm going to talk about, it's about starting in a new place and being worried and making friends and all of those things that kind of come along with the beginning of the school year. And it's by one of my favorite children's authors, Jacqueline Woodson. So I'm excited about this one. In my house, we love the David books by David Shannon, and there hasn't been a new one in a while. But this book is also getting released tomorrow on August 28th. This one's called Grow Up, David. So I can't wait to read that one. I know a lot of my second graders have loved the Owl Diaries series. The new Owl Diaries coming out. There's a new, Owl Diaries is Eva's Big Sleepover. Bad Guys in Do You Think Esaurus is coming out. Another second grade favorite, Ivy and Bean, One Big Happy Family, will be coming out. And I know everyone at my house and at school is so excited for the new Dog Man, Lord of the Fleas. So I've already pre-ordered all of these. I can't wait to get them. And then I've also been reading this summer and would recommend, if your moms or dads are looking for a good book, this is called The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. I haven't finished it yet, but I've loved the book so far. And so I wanted to share that one. And let's see. All right, so I said I was going to show you some books about coming back to school. This one's called All Are Welcome. And I promised Miss Kirchner in the library I wouldn't read you this one because she's excited to read it to you. But we will have it in our classroom. And it's about how school is a place where there's a place for everybody to be at school. Similarly, this one's called I'm New Here. And this one caught my eye because it looks sort of like a graphic novel. So I actually haven't read this one yet, but I'm excited to share it with you guys. And then here's the book that I'm reading today. It's called We Don't Eat Our Classmates by Ryan T. Higgins. And if he sounds kind of familiar, you might know he wrote the Mother Bruce books that we love at my house. And so when I saw his name, I knew this was going to be a funny book, and it is. So this is called We Don't Eat Our Classmates by Ryan T. Higgins. And it says at the beginning, she's saying, "Hey kids, you will never be eaten by a T-Rex. They're extinct, I promise." And as we read, you'll find out why that is important. Penelope Rex was nervous. It's not every day a little T-Rex starts school. What are my classmates going to be like? Will they be nice? How many teeth will they have? This was very important. Penelope's mom bought her a new backpack with ponies on it. Ponies were Penelope's favorite because ponies are delicious. Penelope's dad packed her a lunch of 300 tuna sandwiches and 1 apple juice. Finally, the big day came, and Penelope Rex was very surprised to find out that all of her classmates were children. So she ate them, because children are delicious. Penelope Rex, said Mrs. Noodleman, we don't eat our classmates. Please spit them out at once. So she did. That's where I could really tell this was going to be a silly book. It was not the best way to start school. Still, Penelope was determined to have a good first day. She tried hard to make friends at recess. She finger painted some of her best work. She even saved Griffin Emery a seat at lunch. You can sit here. See, she's pointing right at her plate. Penelope started to notice everyone was making friends but her. It was lonely. When she got home, her dad asked about her first day of school. I didn't make any friends, Penelope cried. None of the children wanted to play with me. Penelope Rex, her father asked, did you eat your classmates? Well, maybe sort of just a little bit. Sometimes it's hard to make friends, said her dad, especially if you eat them. You see, Penelope, children are the same as us on the inside, just tastier. That gave Penelope a lot to think about. The next day, Penelope tried really hard, but poor Penelope, she could not stop herself from eating her classmates. Mrs. Noodleman, Penelope ate William Amato again, and they were all afraid of her. Except Walter. Walter was a goldfish. So Penelope tried to make friends with him. Will you be my friend? Chomp! Eee! Cried Penelope. He's eating my finger. Wah! Once Penelope found out what it was like to be someone's snack, she lost her appetite for children. She stopped eating her classmates, even when C.C. Woodman spilled barbecue sauce all over herself. And soon Penelope made friends. Found you! Want a brownie? I helped make them. Now, even when children look especially delicious, she peeks at Walter and remembers what it's like when someone tries to eat you. And Walter the goldfish stares right back at her and licks his lips. Look at how scared she is of a little goldfish. Because dinosaurs are delicious. So I hope you enjoyed that story, and I can't wait until tomorrow morning when we get to know each other better. Good night.